Hey, Garage Gang, it's Avatar John taking the wheel tonight. The real John is on dad duty, bringing his daughter home from the hospital. So let's send the biggest garage love and positive energy to the whole family. AutoGuruAI said, the show must go on, and you know this, garage never hits the brakes when the alpha's hot. I'm suited up and ready to drop every ounce of alpha into your tank tonight. Buckle up, this is going to be a wild ride. First things first, thank you for getting us to 10,000 on TikTok and over 5,000 on YouTube. We're shifting into overdrive for 20K on TikTok and 10K on YouTube. And with this crew, there is no limit. So smash that like and follow, whether you're watching on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, or even catching us in the pit lane. Share this with your crew bringing the construction guys, the traders, the car fans, the family. We are building the biggest, most fun, and yes, the cheesiest pit crew in crypto. Tonight, we're breaking the market down. So even your uncle who builds driveways and loves Vates can grab some alpha. This is not financial advice. It's pure garage knowledge. Now let's pop the hood. We start with a countdown nobody else talks about. The Bitcoin exchange balance situation. Imagine all the major crypto exchanges as gas stations. Binance, the biggest, has 463,000 Bitcoin left. If the cars keep lining up and pumping gas at this rate, 14,000 Bitcoin a day, they'll run dry in 33 days. Coinbase, the American powerhouse, has 123,000 left. If that outflow continues, they're on empty in 35 days. Why does this matter? Think about when the whole town is lined up at the last gas station before a road tripan, the pumps start running dry, prices skyrocket. That's what can happen in crypto when exchange reserves drop too low. That's your first real alpha. But that's not all whales. The biggest and most powerful traders are moving money like monster trucks in the night. A legendary Satoshi era wallet just sent 4.6 billion to Galaxy Digital's OTC desk. If you're new, that means the smart money is making moves without dumping on the public exchanges. It's like secretly swapping engines under the hood. Ethereum whales, they just dropped over 300 million in 4 days. That's the armored truck hauling gold bars straight to the fortress. Now, shifting gears tonight was supposed to be the night crypto got the green light in America. Congress had 3 massive bills on the track: the Genius Act, the Clarity Act, and the Anti-CBDC Act. If you don't follow DC politics, here's the short version. The Genius Act would have made stablecoins like USDC and USDT legit for everyone. The Clarity Act would have told us exactly what's a security, what's a commodity, no more guessing, no more SEC versus CFTC turf war. And the Anti-CBDC Act would block the government from rolling out a surveillance coin. But the vote failed. 210 Democrats and 13 Republicans slammed the brakes. We're still sitting at the red light. Why does this matter? Because when these bills finally pass, it'll be like opening the freeway banks, funds, and Wall Street will pile in with their semis and race cars. The fact it made it to a vote, crypto is now a national priority. The engine's idling in the staging lane. When that green light drops, you'll want to already be rolling. Let's dial in on support and resistance levels for the night. Even if you've never traded in your life, this is easy. Support is the floor, the concrete slab. Resistance is the ceiling, the low-hanging garage door. Break above resistance and the engine can really rev. Fall below support and you might stall out. Lulu sent these in from the ranch. She doesn't miss. Bitcoin support is 117,200. If we park above this level, buyers are in control. Resistance is 118,000. Break that ceiling with big volume, and Bitcoin could shift up to 119.5 or even hit 120K like a dragster firing down the strip. Fall below 117.2 when we could be sliding to 116.4, so play it smart. Solana support is 161. That's the strong rebar foundation. Resistance is 164.50. If the bulls can lift that garage door, we could fly to 168 and beyond. If it drops under 161, Sol may need to pull into the pits at 158. Ethereum support is 3,110. If it holds, ETH is good to go. Resistance is 3,145. Break that and ETH could tear up the highway to 3,200. If it drops below 3110, it's a quick dip to 3075. So watch your mirrors. Cardano support is 0.74. Hold that line. And ADA's on the track. Resistance is 0.75, break it, and we're chasing 0.76 and beyond. Slip under 0.74, it's the fast lane to 0.73. Why do these levels matter? Support is where buyers defend like a pit crew at the wall. Resistance is where sellers build the roadblocks. When you see a break above resistance, think of it like the green light. Momentum comes in and we rip higher, fall below support, and the air comes out of the tires. That's time for a pit stop. No financial advice, just real garage knowledge. Meme Coin Corner Solana is the hottest track tonight. Keepa, Viva, Boncathi's coins are peeling out like it's the last lap at the local speedway. Pump Fund spent 19 million sol on buybacks. That's gasoline on the fire. But remember, not every hot rod makes it to the winner's circle. This garage teaches you how to spot real engines versus the fake kits. AI is turbocharging the stock market. NVIDIA is shipping hot new chips to China stock, up 4%. Mira Murati built a $2 billion startup. Meta's hiring engineers faster than a NASCAR pit stop. This is the turbo arms race. The future's all about speed and innovation. Christian's still out in Tucson, flipping Pokemon cards and hunting the next rare catch. That's what makes this garage family special. Everybody's always hunting for the next big win, whether it's crypto, trading cards, or life. Now, the main event, you're going to want to hear Captain's picks tonight. Captain isn't just the biggest bull in the garage. He's our mini cow with the most. And he's got a nose for micro caps with massive potential. If you're new to the garage, a mini cow is smaller than your standard farm boss, but don't let the size fool you. Captain finds the alpha where the big guys aren't even looking. He's picked winners that have made this garage some serious moolah, so pay attention. First pick, Shark Cat on Solana. Captain loves it because it's got real volume on both DEXs and centralized exchanges. Plenty of new buyers and holders spread across different platforms. No single whale can crash the party. Market cap is still under 10 million. That means plenty of room to run. And the Solana meme meta is on fire when you see real liquidity, real community, and a fresh launch. That's the recipe for a breakout. If it holds these levels and breaks above recent highs, this cat can really purr. Second pick is Shadow Token. This is a utility coin like RWEV, but faster and cheaper. Captain loves it because it's catching both the smart contract crowd and everyday retail. The liquidity is solid, the smart money is buying in chunks, and the community is ramping up. If the story stays hot and it breaks resistance, this one can really pull away from the pack. Why not the others? Zora and UFD are already too big. The narrative's cold and the liquidity isn't there. Captain picks the coins with real room to run, real community, and genuine volume. Remember, this isn't financial advice. This is pure garage education. Smash that like, follow, and subscribe wherever you're riding with us, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. Drop your own moonshot picks in the comments. If they pass the pit crew test, maybe they'll be featured next. This garage is where everyone gets a chance to win, where the calls are explained as clear as a freshly polished windshield, and where the only thing cheesier than the script is the size of the alpha. So stick around. Let's rip it to the winner's circle together because the garage is on fire.